Eagle Promise. We all the Eagle Scouts present today, join us as I administrate the Eagle Scout Promise. Eagle Scouts, please give the Scout sign and repeat after me.
We all, the Eagle Scouts present today, join us as I administer the Eagle Scout Promise.
I, Travis Barnes.
I, Travis Barnes, reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example of my rank and my influence count strongly and for better citizenship. In my home, in my community, in my contacts with other people, to this I pledge my sacred honor.
Thank you. Mom, if you could kindly pin that on your son.
Please don't stick me.
Oh, I'm going to get back to the middle.
Okay. Also, every Eagle Scout that's ever made it through the ranks, Mom, have never made it without you. Okay? Without you worrying about if they're going to be warm, if they're going to be cold, worried about if they're going to make it to the next camp out or not. You have been just as much a tribute to him recognizing this Eagle Award than himself. And for that, we thank you. Travis, would you mind pinning this on your mother? Dad, we didn't forget about you, because you're also important. You wanted to make sure he had the warm sleeping bags, okay? Did you take the right sleeping bag, because it's cold outside, right?
Yes.
Did you make sure your boots were dry? Did you change your socks when you went to bed at night? These different things are also a tribute to you. And for that, we also thank you. Can you please pin that on your father? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to just award Travis Barnes with the Eagle Scout Award. Nice job.
I'm interviewing Travis Barnes, who has just earned his Eagle Scout rank. How long have you been in scouting, Travis?
Let's see, since I was in kindergarten, started out as a Tiger Scout.
Wow, so you've come a long way, and you have how many merit badges?
I got, I believe I have 21 on here, but there's a couple missing, so gotta sell those on.
What was the toughest one to earn, do you think?
I'd probably have to say life-saving, because you have to like reel in like a life preserve, and you have to throw it quite far away, and plus you have to do a bunch of other knots and stuff, like the shoe shank and sheep spin and a bunch of other stuff.
Which one was the most fun?
I'd have to say wilderness survival, because you got to build your own shelter and you have to stay out in the wild, so that was pretty cool.
Okay, now I understand you've graduated from high school. You graduated early?
I graduated March 6, 2009, so that's about a trimester ahead of everybody else. And I just had enough credits from my other school because I just moved back down here last summer. So yeah, now I'm just going to work and then try and enroll in the fall.
Okay, that's great. Now you plan to go to college, Travis, is that correct?
Yep, at Lake Michigan College, South Haven campus, and I plan to enroll in the energy program. That's a 2-year program, and then after that you get hired in at the nuclear plant in South Haven, and then but ultimately I want to become an archivist for like the government as my #1 goal, but right now I'm just going to do the energy program.
What does an archivist do?
It's basically, they just keep track of like marriage license and death certificates and all like historical stuff, like think of it this way: if you threw away a piece of paper that you later wanted, that's what an archivist does. They save those important pieces of paper throughout time or whatever, and that's pretty much what I want to do.
Wow, that sounds like a job that would require a person who has a very high attention to detail.
I'd say, like for my Eagle Scout project, we had to redocument all the older tombstones in the cemetery that I did for Manulus Township, and that took a lot of detail because I had to figure out every single person that was not in any records and had to go through a bunch of documents to find who was located in that part of the cemetery. And that's basically what an archivist does, is pays attention to detail, and they just have to have a lot of schooling to be able to do that.
So you preserve all the records that make up the history of mankind, really.
Yeah, basically, if not for archivists, then no one would really ever know where they came from.
Well, congratulations, Travis. I know your parents are very proud of you. Do you know offhand what percentage of scouts actually make it to the highest rank of Eagle?
I want to say it's only like half, or maybe even less than half. It's really not that high of a percent at all.
No, I know it isn't. It's a very tough road to hoe, and anybody who makes it, it's certainly a feather in your cap. So congratulations, Travis, and we all wish you well, and based on your past performance, I'm sure you're going to reach your goals.
Yep, thank you.